Alright, I am going to finish up this page with some hatching to create my lighting situation. I have my fine, small, medium pens. I have my white charcoal pencil, and I have my gel ink pen, which I'm not sure if I will need. I also have my kitchen timer. I want to give myself about 10 minutes to do this, so it's going to put some pressure on me. So there's a timer for 10 minutes, and we will, I will keep it off screen somewhere. Maybe we can just see right there in the corner, or it's going to get in my way there. There you go. All right, real quickly, so I see the light. I want a light situation coming from here. This is a scene from Ikea. I have photo reference, actually not in front of me. That would have been good to use. But I set this up well enough with my line work that I feel confident about it. So, and I have my little shadow right here. I have my little shadow right there. And to make it easy on myself, I'll start with that. But instead of the S, I think I will start with the F to help the shadows go by quickly. I have some wood grain texture here, so I will try to use that for my shadow at first. I may abandon this using the grain for the shadow if it feels like it's going too slow or just doesn't look neat enough, clean enough, clear enough. So right now we can see the difference of the shadow on the stand versus the shadow I'm doing in the wood. And I kind of like the wood shadow now that I have it in comparison to everything else. So that was worthwhile to do. Continuing on with the grain right here. I am trying to keep conscious of the perspective of when I do that grain. It's kind of going to look a little warped. So there's the grain right there. Try and go back and just ever so slightly maintain the break in the boards. Just want to be sure that the grain's going to go at a different pattern there. Alright, now I have this right here, so I'm just going to use follow the perspective to reinforce that. Ooh, I've already burned away about 3 minutes just on that grain. So it doesn't really give me much time to do the hatching here on everything else. Where can I get some quick wins? Well, right here, I'm going to go with my hatching, I think either this way or this way. I really want to emphasize this down here, so I think I will do this. Right, so I'm trying to follow the form, so then when I do the rest of these, and I am not rotating the page, so I'm rotating my arm this time to get a good texture on there. Well, good hatching pattern. Alright, this is going by a little faster than the wood grain was, which is good for my timer. Right, it helped to have this outline right here that is the pattern or the form of this, and here a little bit right there, little shadow from the cushion on there. This will probably come into shadow right here. Since I haven't done a big job of like making like a 1, 2, 3, I'm going to just make this side just a little darker than this side here, because I already have this side done and I don't want to go back. I don't have much time to go back for it. So now this is my 3 side. So I want to bring this one closer to this. Put a little fade out from there. Try to keep focused in here. This one's going to be darker, but also again a little fade out, a little lighter than this one right here. Just going to keep my attention up in this area. And just a little bit of hint at the roundness of these cushions right here. A little more hint around this. A little more hint just there at the end, a little more hint just there at the end, but not all the way to the end, to leave a little space, like some reflected light is coming back up into there. Makes me remind me to just here ever so much. Now this one, little roundness to that, because it's not just a sharp edge that it ends at. Looks like we'll have a little shadow right here. Give some value to that, a little darkness right there. I want to bring this out as being very dark on that side, also this one. Pull it out from the background that this is the solid form there. A similar thing here, so this must be this one in darkness, and this must be this one. Looks like I have two right there. I made a mistake. Well, let's just choose one. We'll say this is from here, so this must be my stand from this right there. So at this point, I am kind of flattening this thing out, but to give it the sense of volume, in comparison to everything here. Now, these were some stripes. Now to go on to the, 3 minutes left, go on to the lights. Alright, so this is something fantastic that you can do with the pencil here, right, is adding light to this. So there's first that, just to have this light sort of shooting out of there, and then now I want to emphasize this. Big, broad strokes as much as possible in consideration of how much time I have left. Right, really harsh light contrast between where I have a shadow and light hitting it. Soft transition where a form rolls from the top to the side. Losing a little bit in there, so I gotta clean it up with the marker, with the pen. I don't like having to do that, but I want to bring some clarity to that side right there. Normally, once I'm done with the pen, I try not to use it again anymore. But I do have to clean up a few spots. And this light could maybe use some interest. A little light on the light. A little light catching on it there. This thing's metallic, so I might have a little shiny spot right there, and in there, and in there, and in there. This might be, I think this is metallic here, so I'll have a little shine on it right there. And, oh, almost forgot the pillow. And have this right here, and then where it rolls up again, continues right there. That gives me about 1 minute left, and so there's no space to really add anything over here or over here, but I'm going to bring my focus right into this area. And we'll call that done.